principal. We are very fortunate to have this event live. We did this 2 years ago, and then last year was a virtual presentation in May. We're glad to have people back in person. I want to thank several people. First off, I would like to thank my administrative team, my associate principal, Mr. Wes McCubbin. He takes care of the alphabet P to Z. Not present today, as he is on the activities directors meeting scheduling next year's events for our incoming 8th graders. But that's Dr. Ann Wander, and he takes care of the students H2O. And then working the live stream is Miss Sarah McInerney. She takes care of the alphabet A through G. So we greatly appreciate their support. The amount of work and what they get done in a day is quite honestly, it's astonishing. We have a great counseling crew. I want to start with my 6th grade counselor, Mr. Bradley Coleman. We also have we just hired her last year. She's been outstanding. She's our 7th grade counselor, Mrs. Jamie Stroman. And we are going to guess, where is she? There she is, Rogers, as she is going to retire in 63 days. Did you know it's 63 days? Awesome, congratulations. That's school days, not calendar days, okay? So, sorry to burst that little bubble. But in any case, also, to get this set up, we want to thank my custodial crew. My day crew is Danny and Chris. They do an exceptional job. And then the evening crew, we have 3 people that they really work extremely hard, especially to help get the snow cleared and everything else that they do. But that's Constantine, it is Tyler, and it is Garnish. For years we had Officer Stevie, Rosie Stevie, but she has been promoted within the Blue Springs School District Department of Public Safety. And with that being said, we now have a new officer, and it's Officer Bennell. So I'm sure if you've done a drop off, you've seen her out there directing, but Officer Bennell has been a great addition to Morgan Regional School. So with that being said, we've asked our students to make sure when they come down, we need to have you make sure you get out your 3x5 note card. And with that, we're going to begin some of the individual presentations. So what should be in each of your envelopes? Each student has an envelope. You should see, you'll see an award certificate, which designates that you are at 3.5 GPA. And then if you happen to be a 4.0 student last semester, you'll have a sticker on your certificate that designates that you are a 4.0. For those that have perfect attendance, likewise, you should have a certificate. Honors pins. If you're enrolled in at least one honors class, you should have an honors pin. So that should be in there. And if it isn't, is it in there? No, okay. So that should be in there as well. Everybody should have a More Than Rich honor student decal. And then also a Texas Roadhouse coupon. And then of course you should have a color copy of today's program, which designates everybody's names and the different awards and recognitions that they have. So at this time, I would like to have Mrs. Rogers begin the recognition portion of this event. Please go forward.
Jonan Anderson. Ben Archer. Chloe Arriaga. Iris Babcock. Leah Basic Purdy. Addie Beck. Emma Beller. Jonathan Bentley. Delaney Berry.
have you direct this case one down. Okay, and we'll.
Connor Boney,
Mr. Coleman, get down here.
Colin Broadway,
Around.
McKenna Brown, Cheyenne Burge, Bodie Burgess, Cooper Callahan, Sydney Carter, Sailor Curd, Colton Kurtz, Tyler Davidson, Christian Dane, Sydney Gilks, Olivia Dolan, Garrett Dorian, Madison Dudok, Jane Edson, Killian Evans, Owen Still, Landon Farmer, Gavin Fisher, Julian Jungblu, Harry Shuckman, Trey Reed, Ben Gilburn, Ethan Gilmore, Anthony Gould, Addison Grayheck, Will Ripple, Anaya Hapner, Parker Hahn, Kendrick Haynes, Drew Hall, Abby Halpin, Ariana Hardin, Haley Harris, Halen, Billy Harris, Ireland Hart, Evan Hayes, Molly Hayes, Kenny Heath, Marion Heidi, Caden Hinkie, Leori Hicks, Jaden Hoop, Kirsten Jackson, Ty Johnson, Elias Johnstone, Connor Frederickson, Eli Keith, Julie Kilham, Bryce Clay, Piper Lane, Sharon Lee, Brock Lindsay, Mia Livoyevich, Dylan Martin, Ashlyn Sakano, Eli McCubbin. Logan McFerrin. Malia McGlynn. Isaac Miller. Autumn Moore. Jackson Moore. Brady Morgan. Darius Morgan. Zane Nezakamara. Terry Wynn. Evan Wynn. Camry Nolan. Gabriela Perez. Max Hanesville. Lillian Porter. Evelyn Prettyman. Amelia Quist. Matt Ford. Maya Richardson. Jaden Richburg. Lily Richter. Tara Ripple. Delaney Riley. London Roberts. Brianna Roush. Isaac Roush. Alex Sadler. Joshua Freeman. Audrey Sukelski. Elizabeth Center. Graydon Superling. Carson Sharon. Kenna Shaw. Kiara Sinclair. Ian Smith. Lila Smith. Riley Snelling. Simon Spring. Caden Starks. Bentley Stasiak. Towns Stimpleman. Owen Sterner. Kinsey Sullivan. Macy Sullivan. Chloe Sutphin. Ethan Swan. Wyatt Taylor. Heidi Thomas. Mace Thompson. Daniel Tooley. Tangent Tuttle. Cooper Bansel. Hella Bigliaturo. Dax Vincent. Ashlyn Warmbrock. Delaney Ward. Maya Wiggins. Edney Wild. Piper Winkler. Molly Wolf. Mackenzie Young. Cadence Hewley. And now everyone will give them a big hand of applause. Good job.
In years past, I would anticipate 130, maybe 145 people being recognized, but a little bit later in this program, I'm going to give you some numbers that are just truly astonishing and quite honestly, pretty amazing for us. Some of the things that these kids have been through, these young people have been through. So our next thing we'd like to do is we'd like to recognize 3 individuals for some outstanding academic achievement. And this is basically strictly on math data. So we would like to recognize 3 students for having the highest combined math scores when it comes to math and ELA. So at this point, we need the following students. I believe one is absent today, but we need Bryce Clay to come forward. We need Sophia Trapp, which I believe she is absent today. And then we need Piper Lane. Please come forward. And we have something for you. Unfortunately, we have not received it this time, but we want you to come forward, and we just want to recognize you for your outstanding achievements. Now, that is impressive, but something that I think is even more impressive is, I know we have the largest enrollment in the district, but what I think is more impressive is I was able to witness my daughter's 8th grade recognition event yesterday at Paul Kendrick, and they were able to recognize 19 students that have had 5 straight semesters of 4.0 student. So 5 semesters, your whole middle school career, they had 19 students that had received 4.0s. And of course, the beauty of Facebook and social media, I realized that Brittany Hill recognized 16 students with 5 semesters of 4.0. So at this time, and I'm going to have you do groups, when you have to do groups of 10, that tells you it's a large number. Mr. McCubbin is going to introduce our 30 students that have 5 consecutive semesters.
All right, guys, first 10, we'll just have you come up and get in line. Let's see, Chloe Arriaga, come on up. Iris Babcock, Sydney Dilks, Connor Frederickson, Macklin Ford, Ethan Gilmore, Addison Grayheck, William Griffin, Kaylin Harris, Evan Hayes. Come on up.
So that group of 10, could you just please come this direction? That way, for those that may not be here but want to watch the live stream, they can see you one more time. So that group of 10, please come forward. And just station yourself slowly in front of the camera one more time. Come this direction. Thank you, thank you. And you may go back to your seats. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
All right, next 10. So this group alone puts us more students than the other middle schools. Quite a long list here. Molly Hayes, Maren Heidi, Maori Hicks, Bryce Clay, Sharon Lee, Darius Morgan, Cherry Wynn, Evan Wynn, Cameron Moland, and Haley Riker.
So let's come back once again this direction, please. Come a little farther. Stand right there.
Our last group, I know a few are absent today, but I'll go ahead and read their names and recognize them. Audrey Sikelski, Graydon Superlin, Riley Snelling, Simon Sprink, Olivia Trout, Sophia Trout, Tangent Tuggle, Cooper Mansell, Dax Vincent, and Ashlyn Warenbrock.
Okay, let's come back this way, please. Thank you. All right, you can go back to your seats. Thank you very much.
If you just received the medal. So if you just received the medal, go ahead and stand. You guys, 4.0 from 6th grade to today.
Okay, thank you. Also, I want to point out one individual. She did a great job for us. She addressed our 6th grade, our 7th grade honorees yesterday. Our National Juniors Honor Society President, Audrey Sadowski. Would you stand up and wave to the crowd? Audrey, okay? You have great things still ahead of you, so greatly appreciate what she did for us. Okay, let's talk about some things that have gone on at Northern Ridge. Let's just talk about Northern Ridge in general. It opened in 1996, and current enrollment is at 1,049 students. So as of today, we have 1,049 students. We've had up to 1,065 over the last couple of years. So the enrollment does fluctuate a little bit. Let's compare ourselves to Paul Kinder Middle School. 1,049 for us, 786 at Paul Kinder Middle School. Delta Woods, their enrollment is 798. So we're just over 250 more students than Delta, and maybe 260, 270 over Paul Kinder. And after that, we have Brittany Hill Middle School with 862 students. So with those numbers, you see we have a lot more students, but still, if you take the ratio, 30 kids with 4.0s is incredible, and the 150 students that are here today is outstanding. So congratulations to that group. Okay, so yesterday, we were able to introduce our 6th grade students. They had, out of the 341 students in 6th grade, we had 155 full students that made the 3.5 or higher, which amounted to 46% of our students in 6th grade with a GPA of 3.5 or higher. Incredibly, our 7th grade group, out of their 359 students, had 188 students achieve a 3.5 or higher, which amounted to 52% of that grade level. Out of our 150 students in 8th grade, we have Actually, out of our 349 eighth grade students, we have 150 students represented today with a 3.5 or higher. That is, so almost 45% of our students have a 3.5 in eighth grade. As a combined school, that puts us at just under 50%. So think about this. 47% of our students that come into school every day are pulling primarily A's and B's. And that's just not easy to do, especially with this last, what's occurred in the last couple of years. And in years past, like I was saying, a good number was 130, 140. And as a group, we have just blown that number out of the water. And I'm so proud of our students. And I'm so proud of the efforts that our parents have put into this. So if you add it up, we have 493 students with a 3.5 GPA or higher, and that is just incredible. We also have, it's notated on the program, out of the 150 students here, we have 116 of our students that have taken honors levels of classes. So a lot of great things have been going on for you. So I want to congratulate you guys once again, and please, let's have another round of applause. Okay, the last 2 days has been pretty, actually about the last month, has been pretty intense. At least I consider it somewhat intense as a student. You're going into your final 56 days of the middle school career. You get to spring break, you're down to 46 days of school. So please, we ask you that you finish strong. But the last 2 days, with the help of the high school counselors, they have been enrolling into their classes. So it is real. As a parent of an eighth grade child, it is real, and they're going to be high school students soon. But some things that I want you to be aware of, and you may very well be aware of it, the opportunities that are provided. Available are just, they continue to grow. And before you graduate, I know that the Otsego Education Center will have even more opportunities. And this is, we're talking not just the traditional route of going to school or to college. Some things that are going to be out there for you that you can actually get it certified in, where you agree, opportunities to be a firefighter. You can get into pharmaceuticals. In fact, you can get a pharmaceutical tech degree and make $25 to $30 an hour in a couple of years. Healthcare. Oh, they have actually dummies that will replicate a human, so you can actually get that experience of providing healthcare to an individual. Plus, we have a partnership with a local hospital, so you may have those opportunities to actually visit and put in some intern hours, so to speak. Just incredible. Horticulture. Some of the things that we have, the opportunities at the high school level, horticulture is just second to none. And part of that also includes with our FFA working on all the different strains of plants, also including animals. You can become a professional gamer. In fact, we have a couple of students right now that I think are going to the University of Missouri next year on scholarship as a professional gamer. And it's really pretty cool how that system's set up. At what's now considered Blue Springs High School, the Freshman Center. It is really cool how they're developing that game. Drones, you can actually get a license to fly drones. It is, that program is simply incredible. Microsoft Innovation, we have hotel hospitality through Stony Creek. We have culinary arts. If you want to become a chef or you are thinking about those opportunities, that would be fantastic. This is close to my heart. Miss Beasley, Miss Benson, currently are Northern Ridge alumni. They are current teachers of Northern Ridge. So they went to school in this location. They went to high school south, they ended up going to college, and now they're back taking care of our kids. With that being said, when you get into your senior year, you can apply for a scholarship that's called Grow Your Own, and $20,000 can be applied to your college scholarship, and you'll be guaranteed a job in the Blue Springs School District. So think about that. That's a $20,000 scholarship, and when you walk out that door, you'll have a teaching job in the Blue Springs School District. Pretty exceptional. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for coming in this morning. This is an incredibly talented group of individuals, And the 3 years have just absolutely flown by, and it goes without saying, some of the things you've done and just, and what you've overcome is quite honestly second to none. So I want to thank our students for the fantastic job. I want to thank our parents for all the support they provided. So at this time, you're free to take some pictures. Please come forward. Thank you.